But let's get back to this game. I was definitely enjoying the end section, or the last section we played of this game where we're clearing the castle. It's a little more puzzle and not that hard, I suppose. And is most importantly, not stealth. I also enjoyed murdering everyone inside of the camp. Hugo, Amicia, whoa, that's not her name. Tracked down Lucas, threw off the Inquisition, and ended up this castle.
It's Lucas. Follow me. You'll see.
Right.
When the Demon Lord deck or whatever came out, you're so disgusted with the game, you dusted your cards. And uninstalled. Fucking rage quit.
Oh yes.
As one
the things
should.
we found. This will stop us losing
The best way to quit.
We've got a lot of work to do.
I don't have sprint because we're too chill right now. These kids never sprinted about. Ooh. Looking good. This is definitely past what you played in this stealth escort game. Ooh, the frames don't feel great today. That's weird. No, nothing's cracked 60. Like, percent of resource utilization, so we should be good.
I'd better stay with Hugo.
I assume it'll work. Oh, but there's something I can pick up. I can see it. It highlighted for a second. Fine, we'll go find the boy. Oh, a tool. I still don't understand how she breaks every tool she comes across. I would say someone else should be doing the work on her sling, but I guess there is no one else to be working on the sling. But really, if every time you go to change something you break your screwdriver, it's not the tool's fault. Ooh.
Not bad.
Boom.
Not
Good
bad
to go.
at all.
They're from Canadian Tire. You know what? Fair enough. I had to consider that Canadian Tire was supplying 13th century or 14th century France. It truly would explain everything that happens and everything that goes wrong. Young child. Ooh. What do we got?
Lion devouring the sun.
I think I did a lot of this and it didn't save before. I think I did this looting. Vaguely recall, which shows you what state I was in at the end of that stream. I think there's something downstairs.
Where are we going?
It's all right. You can come. Where
Come,
does
child.
it lead to?
Oh, we go faster with him in our... leading us. Not leading us, with us leading him. With how pretty the castle was, I'm a little disappointed at how not pretty this little shot of the countryside they gave us, but it's... doesn't need to be high res, I suppose. Princess Auto or Harbor Freight. You don't know if people know these places?
Oh, a grave.
I assume they know it better than Canadian Tire, or at least
We can say something if you'd like.
Americans would.
Sorry to disturb you. We don't have any candles, but we will leave you in peace.
And thanks for looking after us. Come on, let's go.
They're being good kids. Also superstition, I suppose. I mean, if I stumbled across a 14th century grave, my first thought would be, who's in here and can I get a selfie with them? But that's just me. This is why also I keep away from graves. Do we scrape them off? Where'd you go, Hugo?
Lucas!
Oh, there.
Pipe thread that
Sleep
breaks in the
well?
first
Not
use.
doing
Stay
it.
for the cove.
The laboratory's in bad shape, but it inspired me. I'm on the brink of completing the great work, and you can help me.
Oh, yes! What do we have to do?
Amicia, I need the file from the left-hand table.
All right.
And me! What can I do?
We need light for the last step. Hugo, go get a candle.
I can do that.
Wait, what are we brewing? I assume this is the vial, even though it's more of a jar.
That must be it. Alchemists lived here. Maybe Laurentius too.
There's a lot of distilling equipment here. Presumably alchemists, but also could be bootleggers, or rather brewers at the time. I guess it's not I don't know what the regulations were in 14th century France. All I know, if I make a still, I get called a bootlegger. Do you need the other vial that I just saw?
Here, anything else?
Yes. A concentrated laurel sap. It's just behind me.
I'll get it.
What's a great work? Can I eat it?
It is the elixir that will illuminate your path. A beacon for the bearer of the macula. It came to me during the night.
Here.
It came to you during the night.
So, angel's tear.
That's not how this works, boy.
The elixir. You...
Wow, the great work.
It wasn't supposed to do that.
It doesn't matter, Lucas. Perhaps we should let you rest, right, Hugo?
Well done, Lucas. You're a sorcerer. Amicia, come on.
I'm coming.
No, he's trying to be an alchemist. It's very different from sorcery, boy. Oh yeah, Cogswell added I was reworking the camera stuff, so it I'm trying to separate out backgrounds, foregrounds,
No?
overlays, and then all the other stuff, so you can
already gone.
figure out the combos you
no.
want with
I
the
wanted to say
camera,
goodbye to her.
with my camera and points, which was all a part of the way to getting you your giant crudge,
This castle must have been
which is
empty
now
of
available
Alchemist's
to you.
Crucible. Lucas will be happy.
I'm sure the lights will figure it out. Red alert works now from the channel points.
Come on, Amicia, let's both do it.
Oh, he made me a ghost first.
I'm sure the Inquisition are too.
Melly, we thought you'd gone.
Come on. We need to talk.
About rescuing your brother? We'll wait for the ghost? Why not? You can make me a giant ghost.
What's the matter?
This castle is a ruin.
Ah,
And that's exactly what you need. Whoever built this place really didn't want to be fucked with. Be good and you'll be fine.
so you're going to find Arthur? If I can help,
He's my problem. You heard what
Is
I
he?
heard.
Isn't it
Those
Lucas's kind of
Inquisition
fault for
dogs
lying?
took him to the Bastion. I know where to look. I'll find him.
Amicia, look.
Listen, with Hugo, it doesn't
Good
look
medieval
easy,
word,
but
of course.
believe me, it's worth it. He will
Thus,
save you.
he was
They
thus
always end up saving
thy
us,
fucked with
even if,
thine
you
brother.
know, brothers. Sometimes you just want to kill them.
The symbol is Amicia.
This is also
I
French,
believe you.
so I don't know how to
Don't
do
leave
that in
without saying
French.
goodbye.
As if that was my style.
Amicia, please come.
Yes, Hugo. What did you find?
Down there. It's the drawing.
What drawing?
The one in the dining room. I'll
Oh,
show
the
you. Come
dining room.
I'm following you.
Oh, that's a little bigger than I'd expected. I was supposed to be more off to the side. Alright, well that didn't work quite the way I had wanted it to, but this is fine. I'm blocking the entirety of the game, though. For 30 seconds. There's a reason this is a 30-second limit one. In fact, they might all be. I need to do more work on the camera. Oh.
Look, it's the same symbols.
You're right. Alchemist's coat of arms, maybe?
Have you seen the tree?
The tree?
Come on, over here.
I've not seen a lot of things because the game won't let me go too far without you.
Come back. Where are you going?
No, bigger
You
still.
found new
She,
friends.
the top of your head is off the screen. Even so, I'd want to be more over to the left, so at least you might be able to see the entirety of the game. Or maybe shift the game over.
Amicia?
Flip off to the left side.
sorry.
Yep.
I'm sick.
No, no, no.
I don't know why there's a delay on
To
that.
find a way to cure you.
Here we go. Red alert works though.
Lucas and Melly now, you know?
Lucas, come see the butterflies.
Looks like someone's having a good time.
It's getting bigger.
Yes. The macula is spreading through his blood. The books say there are several thresholds in the process, and at each threshold, the carrier may be lost.
How much time do we have?
Very
Also, the
little.
sound didn't play.
Hugo is nearing
Oh
the
my
first
gosh.
threshold.
Alright, well, I'll fix that
My
later.
master and your mother were trying to slow the process down.
I didn't want to flash the whole
What were they doing?
stream red.
They were working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired by a forbidden book, the Sanguinis Itinera.
So perhaps with the book.
I'm afraid
could-
not. The Sanguinis Itinera is dangerous. It is sealed together with other works in the university basement. Just getting there would be near impossible. Suicidal even.
Normally, yes. But if we take advantage of the current chaos, we might have a chance.
I know the place. It's in town not far from where they keep my brother. If you're ready to take that risk, I can help you get in.
Thank you.
Right. I'll get my belongings together.
Alright, we got a
Inside when
mission
you want
plan
to
now.
In that
Save
case,
her brother,
we need
steal
some
the book.
equipment. I'll get it ready.
Hugo,
This isn't a base builder, right? We're not gonna
sorry.
like build up this
I
castle.
need to leave.
Don't worry, I'll stay with Lucas.
Good.
Condition
I'll be
red.
back soon.
That wasn't a plan because that also takes up a lot of the screen. Though I could guess I could put that on my chest or something. Or in one of the other corners. What? Everyone just disappeared.
Father, Mother, you'll always be here.
Oh, there
What
he
have you
is.
found?
Here, it's St. John's wort.
Oh,
It will protect you when you go to the town.
must be powerful stuff.
Yes, it's a very good flower. It looks good on you.
Thank you.
Okay, so who's... Oh, is Hugo not coming with us?
At last. All right, come on.
Here, and one last thing. Laurentius told me once that there are roses scattered along the path to the book, so keep your eyes open.
Roses. All right, we will.
Full screen slightly translucent. I mean, I could flash it for like 2 seconds in the center of the screen. In fact, I could flash condition red or something like that and the whole stream with an
The first
overlay
rule
of
of
red for a
survival
couple of
is hidden between
seconds and then
legs.
let it
Wouldn't
just
the
be
head
the
be
light
quicker?
going after that. That
You're
would
way
make
too
sense.
soft.
Shh.
Oh,
Down the town
jeez.
upwards.
Oh, let me scoot off so we can see the game. I need to obviously fix this. Oh. Follow Millie.
What's that
Amelie,
crowd on the
Amelie,
bridge?
Amelie.
It's the townsfolk. They're being evacuated. Let me guess. The bite's here.
Exactly. And where there's the bite, you'll also find
The Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
Actually, the smart one. No. Did you know him?
A thief. I used to work with him. He was gifted.
So that's the
Oh.
punishment for stealing. Death.
I don't want to find Arthur with that kind of collar.
Come on.
You're surprised that this is the punishment for stealing? They killed your family for existing. Please.
I'll open this.
Then I'll go take care of Arthur.
All right. So, where will I find the university?
It's the big building at the other end. You can't miss it.
Do you think
I feel like we should go
we'll
help
see each other again?
I hope so.
our explosive barrel throwing friend Arthur over there.
That means you're not allowed to die.
I'll do my best.
There you go.
So yeah, I need to figure out what
Get
I'm going
going.
to keep for effects and how I want them to combine.
Good luck.
You too.
Mostly because I don't want that points thing to be completely filled to the
They
brim.
know they'll die if they stay here, but you think they'll leave of their own accord? Come on, get a move on. We have to get the last ones out.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The city's ours. We're going to be able to speed up operations.
Those bastards. What are they doing?
Killing more royals. Maybe. Consolidating more power. I don't know. Really? We're still full on saltpeter? What takes saltpeter? That uses saltpeter. That uses 2. Uses none. That uses 4, but it uses all of our stuff. We're probably gonna need some of these at some point, so I guess I'll make. Inventory is full. You can only carry one of them? Can I only carry one of these? Oh, I can. That unfortunately used all of my sulfur. So we have one of our emergency items. You can carry a lot of the rat destroyers. You could end the plague by yourself. I mean, yes. Just people have to get used to eating the rats because all the food is gone. And obviously the solution is to eat what ate the food. Right? When the locusts come for your food, you eat the locust, right? When the rats come for your food, you eat the rats.
Wow. Over there. That must be the university. All that light. I don't like this.
They lit the library on fire, those bastards. All that book burning for nothing.
Right. It's a way of...
Oh, it's not an escort mission anymore. We're just gonna go hand it out? Well, let's go.
Hey, you in there. This is your last warning before we drag you out on your arse. Bloody bourgeois.
Bourgeois? Here in this town? I guess they're the middle class. He owns a house. I mean, there's one little section of this building that's lit. I don't know if he owns a whole building. What? Oh, we can spread, kind of. All right, let's go. Let's go. I wonder how many dudes we're supposed to kill if we're just supposed to sneak about. Can't take any more rocks. Do any of you have a helmet? Not have a helmet on? Secret in this corner? No? There's no reason for me to sneak up on these two? Alright. Let's back away, not today. Let's go, lady. Alright.
Careful.
Last call! By order of the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis, martial law is in force, and the city under the control of the Inquisition. Any people who choose to remain will be arrested and executed.
Martial law. Unbelievable. Why now?
Unbelievable. What do you mean? They've been killing people this entire time. Raj J, thanks for the resubscription. 8 months. Cheers. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm having it was a busy couple of days, but I managed to fit in a bunch of adjustments to my camera redemptions. So, you know, it can't have been that busy, right? We gotta walk with this man. We need his light. We need him alive. Stealth, stealth, stealth. Oh, and we're giant again. Hi, I do need to shift this over. They had ice cream. Aw, that's always a disappointment. You can also now redeem Canadian without the background, and then combine that with other things. Just because you can.
You go and see if you can nick stuff with all these rats around your feet.
You wanna keep it down a bit? You know what Lord Nicholas does to looters.
The scarlet monkey's tucked up warm in the nursery, and everyone else is doing the same.
That's right. You can't see me, right? There you go. Invisible. Well, that kind of breaks things. Huh. I forgot that's what happens if I use the cloaking camera for something else. That's my fault. Note to self. Fix this at some point. And this is why I'm telling you guys. We gotta find all the bugs with this problem. Or these processes. Am I gone? Oh, there we go. Sir, are you gonna move? Ooh, a stick.
What was that noise?
Oh, jeez, we're a giant ghost. There's gotta be a way to record the game separately from this, because this is not usable footage then.
Nothing. I need to calm down. Hey, there it is again. Wait a minute.
Red alert! And sound still ain't working, huh? I'm greedy. I can make it. He won't see me. He won't see me. Yeah, see, he didn't see me. Look at all this pure stealth. I'm so great at stealth. What if I whack a bird? Huh. It just flew off, fair enough.
What about that things?
You saw what they do to people. We have to leave. If the Inquisition takes us, rats.
It is everywhere like this.
Stealth. Stealth still works. Oh! Until that. Oh. Oh. Let's scooch on all the way over. There you go. What is this? Space? This is just a loose pile of wood that took your weight? That is troublesome. A window into your soul? A small crop of everything else you already have set up. Wow, they give us a lot of resources. Means they're gonna make us use all these resources. Do I have a stick? I do have a stick. Okay. There's a bunch of rats down here, and they gave me a stick and a supply of sticks. So, let's see what's down here. Anything good? A chest. Yeah. See? See? Video game logic. They gave me these things, there has to be a reason. Granted, that didn't work for me in several levels earlier, or chapters. If you guys weren't so angry, you'd be very cute rats. But also the fact that I can unmake you is kind of weird. Mildly concerning. Where was that pile of sticks? Let's bring a stick with us. Who doesn't like a good stick? Welcome, Thoofed22. How are you doing this fine Wednesday? Hey, Wormhole. Welcome. How is this getting worse? I don't know
where I am.
I don't understand how the problem with too much green on the green screen is getting worse with time.
Stay put and keep quiet.
What's going on?
No! He's my husband!
He was your husband. It's all over for him now, so get lost.
Not by myself. I can't leave without him.
Shut up! You heard of martial law? Wanna die before he does?
Oh my goodness.
There's a black border on that side.
Get out of here. Listen to him. Fuck
Wait,
off.
why is it misaligned?
Oh, Lord!
I'm tired of your bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
Alright. So these are all things, all good things to see. All things for me to fix. Space to vault over into rats. Why would I do that? Oh!
I need to keep those rats busy.
Like, for the redemptions, everyone. All works-ish. It all works-ish, which is plenty of working. Oh, hi. Oh, is that what I was supposed to do? Knock this corpse down and free him. Oh, we're giant green. Oh, boy. We got some brokenness here. And this is exactly why I wanted to enable the ability to stack effects. It's great. This is great. Who thinks this isn't great? This is fantastic. Then fly her apart.
Hey, where's the hanged man?
Oh no.
Oh, that was the noise.
Uh-oh.
Fucking rats are there already to eat him.
Gotta hide. Gotta hide here. Buddy's coming.
They've all been executed.
Shouldn't even.
Stealth. Before Crunch Stream computer catches a flame. No. That's why it's not the stream computer. Oh, that's weird. Cloak should override everything. So that's good to know that that's broken. How am I supposed to run off and do things if I can't override effects? Right when the top of my head comes off. Yeah. Oh. There I gotta scoot over even cloaked. Until I adjust them. Oh, hi, sir. You're just fucking there busted? Sir, open the door! Oh my god, game. Is this literally impassable because this dude is broken on this door? Raspberry Pi. The only Raspberry Pi here is the lights. Okay. Sir, do you see me if I like come down here and you're spinning about? Should we just put this guard out of his misery? I could burst the flame. That makes the most sense. Oh, it's locked. This man just didn't know what to deal with, how to deal with a locked door. I mean, it's not. I had to kill him. I had to put him out of his misery. He was broken. I'm doing well. Busy day, but I managed to, between yesterday and today, play with my camera. Rocks? Sweet. We could use 2 more rocks.
Too many rats under there. I can't get through without distracting them.
Oh. Without distracting them, you say. Well.
Right. Stay calm. Think of Hugo. Oh, it's sticky.
It's sticky. Oh, so many bones. All them bones. An NPC broken like this in Fallout 76. Needed him to be quiet. Took 5 minutes for it to resume his proper path. I mean, the Bethesda game. There's a reason I have... Fallout 76 is available for free with Prime. So I have it. I can play it. Maybe I will, but I actually have very little desire to play a Bethesda game without console commands available. Because the games, there's just so many bugs that you need to restart quests sometimes because it breaks. Huh. Like in Fallout 4, there are definitely more than one time where I needed...
That's enough.
Played 5 to 75 yet. Oh, what? What? Why would that be the way to go? So I'm pressed up against this corner on this side, farther away from that side, and she jumps this one? Yeah, that's what happened. You're pointing this side, and as you push towards it, it's like you're too close to this wall to jump it now, which is a weird thing this game does. Well, I guess we'll make another one of these. Huh. No. Fucking eat me. I'm not wasting a second one here. No witnesses. Holy shit, dude, see you, you can just straight up murder them. Yeah, that's how stealth games work, right? New mic, nice, nice. What'd you end up with? You already had the Razer one, which is a solid entry mic. Heck, the Razer one's probably a better mic than what I'm using. So what'd you end up with now? You gotta go full XLR? You're gonna have to get a some phantom power? Or a full soundboard? Where's Ignite? That's Ignite. Alright, game. I want to hop this wall. Please, game. Please, over this wall. Uh-oh. We need to bring down some more corpses. Oh, nope. We can hop up here. Never mind. Oh, Berenger. Need to bring down some more corpses. Yeah. Thank you for the submission, Wormhole. It's a saltpeter? What uses saltpeter? This uses saltpeter. This does not. I need more of these. Alright. See what this corpse has on it. Or if I can open this door or not. No? No? Nothing else that way. Oh man, this man's morphed into the ground. Serves him right, I guess, for seeing us? That was his crime? He spotted us? Is that what you use a Behringer as well, Cogswell?
Don't look. Don't look.
Just don't look. Just don't look.
I must stay true to stay true to my faith. Remember the scriptures. Lad, look.
Sure, SM 57. Oh, I hear good things about that one. One day I'll consider going all physical for my audio. Just I need an even bigger desk. This desk is huge and I don't have enough space. I need to set some fire. I need to set this world ablaze. Huh. Huh. Hmm. What uses pelts? What do I need pelts for still? I need 12 pelts for... I thought I increased... Oh no, I increased the pocket. Okay, everything uses pelts. Well, you know what I could try to do? There's several pots here. We can try to lure this man into this corner for us. No? Chest and there's sticks. There's sticks over there. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's just murder this man. Do a force right interface because preamp noise driving you mad. Please vault the right side. Thank you. Oh, and I'm giant. In fact, you know, I could do real fast is filters. Oh. There you go. And then giant, get transformation, close. Why am I need to be behind chat. There we go. Hi chat. Right? Behind chat? Yeah, behind chat makes sense. There we go. No sticks? I could use a stick. Anything else I need? Then thing and it runs 2 different computers? I can't take any of that, so if I want to go in that back corner, it would only be for that chest. Probably not worth it.
I made it. Oh, but I'll never forget this smell. The university. See? Keep going.
It's very glowy though, indicating fire, and a lot of books on fire.
It's on the way. I really don't want to go through there. Locked. If only Melly was here. Come on, there has to be another with the Inquisition.
Fuck is this?
Looks like it pivots.
The light beam can clear a path.
Clever.
What is this?
The Grand Inquisitor doesn't do things by halves.
We have a lantern? The rat laser? Wait. I have space. I can't. I have too much alcohol. I mean. So we got some new mechanics. PSP for $100. Use anything more reliable in the price range. Firewire 12-channel mixer. Firewire 12-channel mixer. For all the Firewire equipped instruments. Ha, eat shit, rats. Yes, it's very surprising to have too much alcohol.
Come on, mate. Give me
They keep giving me stuff. Now how about they give me a desk to fix things at?
Must have something. Something worthwhile. Everyone, what? Hey, what the?
That'll teach you.
Thank you for the submissions, everyone. Eee, look what we made. So if I sweep it this way, do I kill them? Nope, they scatter. This is fine. That was a brutal way to kill someone. This game is full of brutal ways to kill people. Whether you're braining them or feeding them to rats. We used a torch and pushed a whole wave of rats into a dude while he begged us to stop. That happened in the like 3rd or 4th chapter of the game. Oh, why game?
Let's get out of here.
Magister, the Episanguis.
Let's see.
Perfect.
If I may be so bold, we know it comes from those rats, but what's it for?
We call this odorous.
Whoa.
Oh. That is just one of the effects of the Episanguis. When we mix it with
So we're gonna get a new ingredient, you
But
say?
that's not what we are interested in.
So why don't we let our units use it, eh? It could...
It is too precious. Each Episanguis crystal must be kept for our project. Particularly as, in this form, it has been the source of some, how should I say, regrettable accidents. Deliver it to the Bastion. That is enough for today.
Regrettable accidents?
Imagine you spill some on your feet. You'd have to do your patrol on your ass.
Oh.
Episanguis.
Innocence, this game is called Innocence.
need to
I
see
know,
this.
right? I mean, we're killing innocents. It's some kids losing innocence in how they have to live in this shithole of a plague. Wait, no, it doesn't preamp. Die slowly but painfully. Built-in compressor. Distortion knob.
Come on, it's just a cemetery.
Yo, these didn't even get finished with their mass grave. They called it quits for the day. We'll just leave the bodies next to the mass grave. think we just picked
What
up
are you
everything we
so
need
excited
to.
about? Well, well. So this is Episanguis, right? Episanguis itself. We have to push them
Tracks
out
rest from
together.
the surrounding area.
Now, we just have to try it out.
Ooh, it makes 2 at a time.
This one's for you. It's working.
I believe.
This
I wonder
is
how long it
really nice.
lasts.
I need to find more. Remember, the effect doesn't last long.
Effect does not last long is good to know, and also why I asked. Hello, rats. Oh! Oh! Okay. They were only pretending not to be able to reach this area. Nope, not that one. Keep on chugging.
Over there.
Ooh,
It looks like the
loot.
exit. Come on, it's not that far.
That's our exit.
The ground has collapsed. I need to find something to hoist myself up.
Can't pick any more of it. Okay, we're into a moving puzzle of some sort. There's a cart with wheels and a handle we can
Get
pull.
it down there. I could climb on it.
Ah. Hmm. Oh, we can't crank it all the way around? Okay, can I crawl under this and will it kill me? Well, the answer is I cannot, and it will kill me. So I guess we do go to here.
Odorous won't keep them in there for long. I need to block them once and for all.
Oh. What do you mean block them? What am I doing? And why am I doing it? What does it mean block them in there for... Oh! Oh, I see what you're asking me to do.
Think, Amicia, think. You can draw those rats in any direction. You have to corner them.
Correct.
I might be able to draw them into that blocked alley and trap them in there with the lantern.
Yes, I understand what you want. Just need to craft.
Yes.
Alright, and where are we going with this thing? Feels like I can hop over this. What does that get me? And what am I doing with this? I mean, I'll push it. Oh, I see. Take
no.
this.
That was very discreet.
Well,
Right,
good to become
now
a
just
traveling
take
salesman. And then we can huff some gas. What's this?
As if this place wasn't sinister enough.
Hello. What? Okay. Come on.
You see? You're doing it. You're getting there.
That was a little more puzzly than this game has been thus far, aside from the castle. I could do that. Like I find that enjoyable. I mean, as long as I'm not escorting Hugo, though, I also don't mind just rolling in stealthing. Not that I dislike Hugo, aside from the fact that nobody in this game knows how to make a child shut up when they're about to be murdered.
My God, what happened here?
What happened here? What do you mean? The Inquisition murdered some dudes, as they do.
I'm getting closer. Your book better really exist, Lucas.
Will Alan, Ada, have a Another Hugo on the bus.
They're sick. They've slaughtered them.
I mean, yes, and...
The rats! They've unleashed the rats! Help me!
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. They used the rats against the sick.
To make more of the stuff they need. I mean... I've done worse things in, Frostpunk.
Dirty little beasts. What have you got to say that's so important, screeching the whole time like that?
Odorous. I could try.
And once you're in the Bastion, you'll see. They'll cut you up real good.
We're gonna murder this man with Odorous.
It worked.
Why? Because it's
Dying man, why?
But don't worry.
Oh shit, he's got a shield.
Be saved.
Hey, stop chucking them in the water. They'll all end up on the other side. We can't patrol there anymore because it fucking stinks.
Well, you're lucky you can still smell something.
Is he carrying the torch?
Sure, I heard something.
I could lure the rats away from the bridge.
What's that? Got you in the end.
Uh-oh. There we go. It just took the rats a moment to figure out what I wanted them to do. Okay, we literally cannot make any use of more saltpeter. These rats are trapped. Or they're eating this man.
Why are they still here? The Episanguis cages. This is not just an evacuation.
Ill hanging around here. Passing it on from one sick bloke to the next, right up to the Grand Inquisitor. There'll be no one left.
Shut the fuck up! Stop crying! I don't want to hear another peep out of you. Nothing!
Alright, well.
Hey, it was you. You're not getting away this time.
Oh, I missed the quick time event. Set for checkpoint. Where's the checkpoint?
We're all going to get ill hanging around here. Passing it on from one sick bloke to the next, right up to the Grand Inquisitor. There'll be no one left.
Shut the fuck up! Stop crying! I don't want to hear another peep out of you. Nothing! Hold the weapon. I'll be right back. Here!
Someone doing lying on the... So,
So, helmet first. Because it stuns him. This is just a murder game now. That I can do. Well, that can't be the right way to go. So we're gonna jump this.
It's one of those alchemist carts. There must be something useful in it.
What? Where's there one of those alchemist carts? Oh, there. Ah. Good old quick stab in the chest. What do you do when you see a child, right? Oh. Loot that way. Well, that's our exit. You all live there now? Alright. Get this alchemist cart. Huh. So it's gonna be the rat killing one. We're just obliteration. Yeah. There. Thank you for the redemption. Now that I can be off to the side, you can at least get some semblance of a game. Maybe I should make myself transparent when I'm giant. A little more Tandagasa giant face. Ooh, Sling no longer makes any noise. That sounds broken. Alchemy containers increase the duration effects of odorous and luminous instruments. Ignifer ammunition distracts nearby enemies. Gains increased power. Crackle a lot as it burns. I mean, we're taking silent murders.
This should make things a little easier.
That uses all of my Insanguis or whatever. Increase the speed of ammunition crafting. Shoot a stone with a sling removes the target's helmet. Amicia can polish her stones using a new tool. For those who cannot read it because it is behind me. Amicia can polish her stones using a new tool which reduces the effect of friction and increases their power. The violence of the impact is multiplied, and shooting a stone with a sling removes the target's helmet. So there's a lot more stuff to make. They gave us a whole new list. You're gonna polish your stone later? Hmm. You do you. You'll be able to remove some helmets that way. Completely negating the use of, this thing. Because this takes a stone to make. Although it does make 2 of them with 1 stone. But you're never short on stones.
running up inside. Tell me what to do.
I don't know.
What?
Oh no, don't drink that. Oh, this is a nightmare. Come on.
He died
brave.
instantly when one sip of the corpse water and he died. I will say that that alchemist thing was not really worth it. He's coming, the Grand Inquisitor.
The butcher who killed my father works for you. His blood is on your hands too.
Zombies. One sip of water, instant zombie. Yo, there's a lot of dudes here. This may in fact be a sneaking mission. You never saw me.
Well,
Must have been the wind. Any way to hide in there? Not really. Aw. A lot of rats, though. They got him some cages. They caged the rats. Why did you turn around like that? That's weird. Amicia. Nobody's not moving yet. My sling doesn't make any noise. Does beating a man with a helmet make noise? That's the question. No. No. Pot.
That loud sound? Nothing here.
There, it's just the wind. You need to say it's just the wind. Yo, is Buddy just standing at the top of the stairs? Rather inconvenient, or the bottom of the stairs that we need. And can Buddy see us? Hey.
What? Ah, forget it.
We just kill this man? The scream is not silent, Amicia. The sling is. No? You have any loot?
What's all the racket?
Yes, finally.
Grand Inquisitor later. What's happening about the episodes?
It was a false alarm.
What on earth are they doing here?
They're probably looking for a rare
I really
book.
thought I was going to thump one of those alchemists.
Simmer down. They're a bit hoity-toity, but at least they know how to read.
That doesn't give them the right to act like assholes. Anyway, one of them said Vitalis isn't doing so well.
I mean, you guys are the Inquisition. That doesn't give you the right to act like assholes either, and yet here we are.
That's a saint, brother. A saint.
Sir, what did you see me walking by? Yeah, GTFO.
Come on, ain't nothing here.
I wanted to pop into this corner and see what's over here. Nothing. Can't even get down there. The fuck? Why do you have a symbol over your head?
What? Yeah. Come on, eh? Well. Huh? Alright.
Where the fuck would that dude even see me from that he was just wandering about?
Area clear.
What's in there? Candlesticks? Some alcohol?
What was that? Nothing.
Strange.
Okay, apparently we missed his head.
Hey, what are you doing? So,
Hey, what are you doing? You fell asleep. You're just having a nap, a dirt nap. It's fine, don't worry about it. We got our stuff back,
Chessboard.
and we got a
Lucas
chessboard,
might like it.
apparently, with 3 pieces. I guess this is the way in. It's got yep. Got a symbol. Gonna bust our way in here. Hey, chapter 10 of 17. King to King Bishop 3.
The university. Right, the book. Remember Lucas said in the basement, the path is strewn with roses. Roses. Wherever will I find roses here?
On the floor and tapestry.
It's locked.
Maybe lockpicking is a skill you should pick up. Yeah. You didn't know how to pick locks in the next game? I'm gonna have to question. I have so many questions because she clearly has seen how useful it would be to be able to just open every door. Hello?
Oh, it's enormous. But where have the books gone?
Picking lock implies locks like this can't be opened just by sticking your finger in the keyhole. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The medieval lock. You gotta, like, press on two pieces, maybe.
There, the banners. Flowers. Yes, there are roses. I'm on the right track.
So, hey, look. Some rose tapestries. Or banners.
Can't even tell the difference between day and night anymore. Shut up in here.
It'll soon be over. Vitalis has brought back a young lad.
No rats.
Days we've been.
Strange.
And the Grand Inquisitor himself is coming to.
Only locks. They all seem to be fornicating and dying of the plague. I mean, yes, and. I didn't see where his buddy wandered off to, but my sling is not silent and there are rocks behind me, so scoff at how easily she killed that man. Uh-huh. His friend go. At some point we gotta take the upgrades that removes the wood from our shoes so we don't clank every step we take. He didn't have anything on him. Something sparkling over here, though. Oh. Yeah, that would have been hard to do in stealth without killing that man. Pacifist run in this would be extremely difficult. Chat I've lost connection to chat. Thing. Stream's still going though. Is chat just dead? I guess I can't see if chat's just dead. Where's their broken handle? Just pause fast reel here. Pause fast reel here. We're gonna take a quick pause right here. Chat is back, I think. By nothing I've done. That show up anywhere? It did not. Oh, other thing says chat's dead again.
One can never have enough books.
Twitch chat might just be down.
It's all just pagan stuff. The Sanguinis Itinera is a sacred book. The knowledge it contains goes back to the dawn of man, and this knowledge could save us all. So keep searching, and concentrate on looking for books with a red.
The book,
red cover.
the Sanguinis Itinera.
I might not
They're
be
looking
able
for
to
it
read.
too.
That doesn't mean I'm
I'd better be quick.
Alright, we can go back to the game then. Yeah, Twitch itself was down, chat it looks like. Briefly. Got better. It may disappear again, we'll have to see. Can I start murdering peeps from up here? My sling is silent. Only have 6 rocks left? Oh wow. Hey, let's shift over to the side a little. Thank you for the redemption, though, as we glow red. Red alert! You know what? Instead of a red alert sound, I could use the BVJ klaxon. That'd be pretty good.
Engage! Get up! I want to get up. What the hell happened to you? I don't know who did that, but they're going to pay.
He said brat. What makes you think it's a brat? He died of natural causes, sir. His head exploded into rocks. It happens every once in a while. Get back to your job of searching for books. Thank you for everyone for the redemptions. Oh!
No use. They're gone.
Go back to your pile of books, bro. Offer that I can't hold. And there's such wild swings in what is and is not available as a resource. You checked two out of 4 corners. Seems legit. Yes, give me those rocks. We need more cloth and more leather.
At least those fucking rats won't
There are
come
the
out of their
roses.
hole.
I'm on the right track.
I'm telling you, next time he talks to me like that, I'll stuff one of his bloody books in his gob.
With a red cover? It's his favorite scent.
The book. Another brilliant idea from the alchemist. There's something shady about those guys.
Too true. There's parts of the Bastion I daren't go anymore. The things they're doing there.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
So you're just gonna live there? I thought you were gonna wander about. I mean, if you two are just gonna live there.
So I can get past. Ah, there they are.
I need to get rid of the guards so I can go past. You're not convinced me that I need to free rats into the area that we're currently in. Fine, Amicia.
Oh, shit. Should have been more careful.
Should have been more careful, man.
Again?
Can we jump this? No?
This
Yeah.
stuff, will it end up covering everything?
Stuff. What stuff? Oh, this stuff? These sanguinis or whatever, the production of whatever the fuck the rats are making. He's got all armor and they start eating him. Yeah, they just crawl into the armor. Because clearly armor is empty underneath, right? It's not like there's a pile of padding and ring mail underneath the plate.
Vitalis stoops to catching a beggar like this.
A prisoner.
Oh well, perhaps they'll finally open this door.
I can't get past. Too many guards.
How on earth did the rats do that? Imagine the force you need to get through that thickness. I can imagine what it will do to your arm. The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see? They know exactly what they're doing, little bastards.
Oh.
I thought I heard someone. I'll be right back.
Watch yourself.
Just the wind, bros. Just the wind.
Nothing here. Everyone calm down.
Noted.
Again, this is a world where the rat can bite you and you get the plague. And can go right through your armor and tear off doors. Like, maybe y'all should be a little more concerned about the suit, the pile of armor clanging about for no reason. Just saying.
I can't get past. I have to get the rats out of the room.
Well, we're gonna murder these two guys.
What? Oh, I saw something move over there. Hey, somebody here.
Wait till I get my hands on you.
Yep.
The guards next door. That'll keep the rats busy.
Coming from up there. I was expecting to get there.
Well, the thing is no longer pointed at the door, so... Hey, Xeroxia, how you doing this fine Wednesday? I'm enjoying it now that it's a little less escort than it was before. Hey, Rajin. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. So, they don't like what I was doing that? Enjoy rats instead.
Where are you?
I tried not to murder him.
I haven't seen any roses for a while. Hope I haven't taken a wrong turn.
I tried not to murder those guards, and then they came for me. So, you know. Yes. Let's make some stuff. We don't have enough rope to make that. We don't have enough rope to make that. We don't have enough cloth to make that. Small wooden blades inside the container separates the various types of ingredients, remaining pure for longer, increasing their effectiveness. Sure, we'll craft this one.
This should make things a little easier.
And we don't have enough rope or cloth for that one. We can make this one still.
Well, that looks a lot better.
Cool. Now we can hold more resources. Still not that, though. Weird that we don't have, We're short on, like, cloth, but there's cloth everywhere. Just pull down one of these banners, or these, banners. Aw, they're pumping out his blood? They're putting his blood into the Pope?
Still no news of our young Hugo de Rune.
Lord Nicholas continues his search.
In which case, the only thing that can help us find the book is the son of a smith. You built that door with your father. Now, you'll open it for us.
We were asked to build
Palpatine?
that door precisely to keep out scum like you.
I am the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis Benevent.
Why are you dressed like the Pope if you're an Inquisitor?
How I have suffered. Look what I endure for you.
Pope blood. So he's, what, injected with the infected blood and the rat stuff? I don't understand.
What is your name, boy?
It cancels each other out.
Roderick.
Wretched hive of
Do
scum and
not
village.
wish for Roderick to expire before he has opened this door.
But once he's opened the door, you're gonna kill him.
The same
So
mistake you made with his father.
yeah, they're gonna kill you when you open the door. So why open the door? The longer you don't open the door, the longer you live.
Mustn't lose them.
Even when the Grand Inquisitor talks about saving thy neighbor, you just can't.
Roderick, looks like we both have problems.
How long can the Episanguis contain the bite? As long as his faith allows.
Ah, he got bitten. Then what's with the tainted blood? Or is this man not tainted, they just drained his healthy blood? I don't need to kill them.
What was that? I need help. Here! I found it! I must see what it was. Who are you? Guards!
He called out for guards. Did guards show up? Ooh, tainted blood. They're not gonna give me more rocks. They really didn't want me just to murder these two dudes for no reason. But they were here, and I had the rocks. And their heads are so squishy. Like, how could I not kill them? And they drained this dude of blood, and maybe this... No, that's one of the guys we killed. Well, they could drain him for blood now. Oh good, they waited for us because we can't lose them.
So he's the one who made the door.
Yes, and he'll open it. With the book and the Darun kid, Vitalis can complete the conjuration. Then we'll be saved from the plague. Hadinem.
Ad Lucem.
Oh, well said.
Move it! Now listen to me. Me and my friends spent some time in the jails of the Bastion, making the heretics talk. You're pretending to be tough now, but believe me, you'll blubber like the... Huh?
You didn't see shit. Got a big old mace.
So, recognize it?
I can't lock onto his head.
Don't you talk about my father.
Oh, really? You want to play that game?
Could only be a problem. Warcraft, they're always talking about the taint. Get that chaos taint.
Get to work. You ruined the floor. Oh,
Heavy armor. Oh, there has to be a way.
that mosaic took us weeks. We thought shit about I've been wanting to do this for 2 days.
Wow, the armor did not help him from that smith. The smith just beat him to death through the armor, huh?
We need
What's
to
up,
leave.
Roderick?
The other guards must have had that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
I thought they had helmets on. All the guards we walked by had helmets on. So it's good to know the ones who are gonna run in here don't have helmets.
Oh, there has to be a way.
I've been wanting to do this for 2 days. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
We need to leave. The other guards must have had that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help us a lot.
Hey you, where's the hey
Carry
you?
on. I'll keep them back.
Can I have my rock back? I cannot.
I don't want to rush you, but they're still coming, and it looks like a fire has broken out.
Almost there. Come on. That's it. Hurry up.
The alarm's been sounded. They won't let us go.
Can you seal the door from in here? Less useful now that the door is just open for them, though.
Hey, do you know where we're going?
Don't think. Run!
One dead end and we're finished. We need to hide.
No, we need to slow them down.
Will that do it?
It'll have to.
Right. We're in the basement.
A bunch of leather.
To start.
Open up right away!
Roger, I need the book.
What on earth?
Wait,
is
they
so
have it
special
to open
about
the
this
door. They were
bloody
going
book?
to force him to open?
My
Yeah.
little brother, please.
I don't know where it is. The only thing I know is that they tortured my father to death for it. And I'm gonna kill them.
They killed my parents too.
We might get out of here together.
All right. What about the book?
Just you wait and see. There's lots of them around here.
Oh, well, this is a puzzle room.
Another library. Underneath the library.
Forbidden books. That's why we built the door.
So the Sanguis Itinera has to be here. All I know is it has a red cover.
Look! Up there!
Roses. That must be it. I'll have to climb up.
Okay, what are these things?
Could you help me with this?
Alright, alright.
What does
Interesting.
it do?
The shelves form a path.
That's your route to the book. Easy. Maybe I spoke too soon. I need to act as a counterbalance. I'll stay over here.
Yeah, I knew that. I don't know
Tell
why
me which
you
lever
let
want me
go.
to pull.
All right.
Dick.
Help me with this, will you?
I'll do that.
You said you'd act as a counterbalance.
I did. It gave way.
Right. We'll have to be very careful.
Okay. Is this gonna click into place, or do we need to move it about? Oh, nope.
Perfect.
Clicked right into space. Right where it needs to go, huh?
Ugh, let's leave that where it is.
What is that? Looks like an urn. Decoration made up of more than 50 plants, minerals, and animal ingredients. Take more than a year of fermentation of their properties to become complete. Against the great evil, it seems to have an effect of accelerating the development of buboes, thus making it possible to remove the infection after incision. Aww. Ooh, does that one crank down? That one cranks down. Okay, so we need to go up and tell him which ones to turn. Can you do that one?
Alright.
Forbidden! Yes, always forbidden knowledge. I need to make that hex
By
thing.
the way, my name's Amicia, and you're Roderick, right?
You know a lot of stuff, Amicia.
Who hired you to do the door?
Monks. Of a sort. They didn't talk much. My father designed it. He was the master. I was just the apprentice.
Monks of a sort. Watching over the Sanguinis Itinera.
Am I standing on the thing that is it gonna launch him in the air when I tell him to let go?
Hold on.
Fine for me.
I'm very confused as to what your purpose is there. Work that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it gonna kill me?
You're in the way.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Let go.
No, stop.
We're gonna have to move the other piece underneath. Cool. Oh, good job. Good job, Amicia. That's what this is for. Oh, and also there's stuff there.
Move!
Hey, don't injure yourself. You want me to?
No, my brother. I owe him this. For all the times I wasn't there for him.
Yeah? Well, you'll have a hard time bringing the book back with a broken arm.
You break your arm pushing this thing?
Now.
All right. Well, if that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Right, let's get this over with.
Saw loot here? Yes. Which I need basically none of. Just the cloth. There was something back by over here by this rock. Alright. Well, Roderick, I think we've done it. Boldrick. I keep thinking Roderick is Boldrick, but no, it's not Boldrick.
Roderick?
Yeah.
Basta! Basta! Go.
That's it. Nearly there.
It's very Tomb Raider-esque that we let the enemies in and trying to get there first to do all the things.
Got it. I can barely believe it.
Red cover. It's mostly not red.
I know you, Amicia de Rune. We have been watching your family for quite some time now, waiting for the macula in your brother's blood to finish its slumber. You could say I have watched you grow up.
Creepy man.
No, we have no chance.
Little idiot. What do you expect to do with that book?
Save my brother.
With your brother and that book, I can save the world,
enough.
Amicia.
Come on, this way.
Guards!
He knows the override.
They run, but no one can escape their own blood.
You seem to
Man,
know
you
each
guys
other
did
well.
more than just build that
He
one
destroyed
thing,
my
huh?
life.
I know what that's like.
Man, these books got no respect. The mustiest, dampest place.
Ready? It's gonna be hell out there.
Ready is up. Let's get out of these corridors quick.
Couldn't agree more.
Let's go and find the others.
Where the hell are they? We've certainly stirred them up.
Quiet. I can't risk losing this book.
Game, you.
How did it get so bad so quick?
Heavy armor. We're stuck.
He's looking the other way. I can take him.
You sure?
It'll be my pleasure. Whenever you're ready.
You're telling me
You're up.
our Smith can just bring down a heavy armored dude?
Do you do that a lot?
No, but I'm starting to like it.
Oh, he's starting to like cracking some necks.
Right, that's enough. I'm off. You stay here. I'll go and see how they're doing.
Let me know what the hell's going on.
He's alone.
But he will see me coming.
I could distract him.
Huh? What's all that noise?
That one's for you.
You're finished.
Good job.
I might have got a little carried away.
All the children are becoming murderers. And they love it. Every second of it. Kill all the knights. Please give me whatever's in here. Why do you force me to look inside of it?
He has trouble with his eyes sometimes. These might help.
We just found some random glasses. We're just like, this'll work for the boy. Or for Lucas.
I don't like hanging around doing nothing like this.
One each, alright? I'll take the one with the helmet.
Fine. The card.
You don't need to tell me twice.
You won't hurt your...
Perfect.
Nice.
He won't be getting up anytime soon. Trust me.
I wonder, does it count? Do we have a kill count somewhere? Kind of want to know how many people we've killed.
Tell me it leads outside.
Probably leads to a giant fire.
Fresh air.
I can smell... fire.
Yeah, we left a part of the library on fire.
Oh no. Fire. Did we?
Fire is spreading. Is the Grand Inquisitor still inside?
How do I know? Go and see. And give the order to evacuate.
This is good. We should make the most of it.
Ah, fucking rats. That's all I need.
The rats, the shield. Oh, we can't touch him, Rodrigo.
Wait. When they took me to the Bastion to question me, I saw the alchemists making some stuff they called extinguish. It puts flames out. I was going to save it for later, but...
It's worth a try.
Is it made of?
Just need to aim at the fire.
This could change a lot of things.
Especially for them.
Time to go, boy.
It's not your fault. Think about your book.
Yes.
What's that then? Hey, stop! You're going nowhere!
Really, Gabe?
Where are you?
Rats?
Take care of it.
You're going to pay.
Well done. It's a death worthy of the Inquisition.
That's one less.
I thought he'd be tougher to take down.
I would have thought the rats would have done the work for it, but you know what? Let's play this smart. Hey, Durlock, how are you doing this fine Wednesday? I'm enjoying the game a lot more now that don't have the child to deal with.
Well, head straight for the fire.
It's the only way.
Bad rats! Bad rats!
Well, head straight for the fire.
It's the only way.
Is there a man here?
You're on fire! You're on fire!
Fuck! No! No!
Hey, you alright? Is there anyone still inside?
Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd had it. It's like hell in there.
We're supposed to have reinforcements. What the hell are they doing?
2 guards. We need to get one of them out of the way.
That noise. I think it came from over there.
Buddy, can you go break his neck? Now can you go break his neck? Why won't you kill him for us? Please. Q. Alright. We murdered this man who escaped from a burning building, though. I feel a little bad about that one.
I'm gonna get you good and proper. Count on it. Yes, gotcha.
Alright, well. The fire we go. Okay. Apparently that doesn't work. I don't know why I can't get you to kill him in your fucking job.
Yes. Take a deep breath.
Let's go.
Cost me so much resources by refusing to kill that man. Shit's expensive. And also the game refuses to let you go forward until you've killed that man.
What a bloody mess.
Same animation as before. We've kicked down one of these things before.
What? What are we going to do?
Follow me and look after your book. They're here. Don't worry about them.
Oh Lord!
Help! I need a hand here. Huh?
Come on, come on.
You hear? Up!
Look, it's burning behind here. Stay out of the way.
What are you doing?
Opening it.
Roderick! Are you right?
Run! We're nearly there. Straight to the left.
We really ran into a burning library. Is that really necessary?
Follow me.
So wait, if they knew the book was through the locked door to the forbidden books, why do they have dudes pull every book from the shelves and trash it? We saved the book that either tells the Pope how to, the evil Pope, to take over the world, or to save our brother. It's a forbidden book on alchemy, I think.
Look, it's her. Amicia!
Oh, you know what? I bet the thief,
So you succeeded?
Here.
Mealy,
Have to warn you. Smells a bit.
Melly?
burnt.
I think I bet she got caught
he?
trying to save her brother, and she's gonna tell them where they are.
The Sanguinis Itinera.
What is this book about?
It's the story of a little boy who's going to get a lot better now.
Right, I'm starving. Anyone else?
Me?
Come and eat then. I think we deserve it.
Food. Where are you guys getting food?
You too.
Coming.
Also, you don't have to read this on the ground. You can find a table or something. Give the evil Pope a book on how to take over shit. 3 weeks later.
No, no, no! Bloody hell! That's no good.
Hey, are you alright?
It's nothing. Tell me, this door, have you ever opened it before?
It's stuck. It's the only place in the chateau we haven't been yet.
Don't you want to see what's behind it?
Well, Hugo is asleep. It's not an Inquisition guard, but at least I'll be able to continue training.
So Roderick is angry and he wants to kick down this door, is what you're telling me.
Come on, Roderick is waiting for me.
Well, I guess we'll go into this locked door.
Let's go take a look.
Do to this door what you're supposed to do to that man, but refuse to do. Punch it in.
There you go.
Well, that was efficient.
And almost painless. Come on, let's go. Whoa. Can you feel that?
No, what?
When you enter a place that has been abandoned for a very long time, there's something in the air.
Yes, dust.
No, the stones. It's like interrupting a conversation. This is the first time.
What are you, a dwarf?
That looks dangerous. Let's avoid it for now. Another door. Shall we continue?
I would like to go down the dangerous path. Fine.
Let's see where this leads us.
He's building up some momentum there. You got to do a couple of laps real fast.
Oh, hey, I almost forgot. I found something while I was doing some clearing earlier. Come take a look.
Another story about stones?
Actually, you're not far off.
Follow him. First let me craft things. Munitions bag, or allows 2 shots in a row without priming and recharging. Misia's extensive practice and technical knowledge of her sling allows her to design a dual loading pocket system that allows her to fire 2 shots in a row. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
This should make things a little easier.
Now we just need...
Come and see this. You'll like it.
I'm coming.
Is it something very pretty to go with the snow? Is Roderick trying to get himself a noble lady?
A fresco. It's strangely familiar.
It includes the symbols of the pillars. This castle has things to tell us, huh?
And what is it telling us then?
Even I don't understand everything. I just
Oh.
think we'll be fine here.
Amicia! Come quickly! It's Hugo!
Oh no.
I'm coming!
Need me?
I'll call you.
Come on! Come on!
We're gonna take the boy to the Pope because he said because the boy's dying.
Quickly, Hugo, please.
It's getting worse and worse.
The macula is progressing too fast.
I realize that, Amicia. I'm doing my best. I mean, I'm trying to do what the book says, but it's going to take too long. I need a proper laboratory.
Like Laurentius had?
No, one with better equipment.
Well, perhaps my mother at my home.
She must have had some equipment there. You're right. It's worth a try.
Amicia! Lucas!
Oh, it's time to abandon new home. Children playing at running a castle or have to leave.
I believe your twins are back.
Melly! You found him!
More
dead than alive. But yes.
Amicia, we came because, well...
Yes.
Arthur, you tell her.
After our little adventure with your heretic burning friends, I ended up in an Inquisition cell. One day I saw the guards accompany a prisoner who looked the worse for wear. Those bastards wanted her to tell them where her son was, so they threatened her. And I heard her name.
Your mother alive.
Mother is alive?
There you go.
She's alive? You managed to get Arthur out? It wasn't simple. Believe me. So you could...
Forget it. I was nothing. She's too important to the Grand Inquisitor. He, questions her a lot.
They torture her? Hugo mustn't know anything of this.
Even that she's alive? It might help him.
And what will we say when he wants to see her? Tell him nothing, all right? Oh no! Hugo! Hugo!
The next threshold. It's coming.
We have to go at once. To my home. Now. You go. We'll stay here with him. It will be all right, my little brother. I swear. This
How
time
far
we
is
won't
this?
heal.
This is
I'll
France.
get
This is not like
Felice
walking
and
distances
some
in a
potions,
day.
And then we'll leave.
Kid's gonna be dead when you roll back with some equipment. Chapter 12, All That Remains. We got time for another couple of chapters before we head on over to W. Scottus 1. Oh, we brought the book, did we? Perfect for us to be captured along the way.
Amicia, you going to be alright?
Yes. It's just...
How old is this girl? So at the start of the game, we do a training thing with our father, and he says you're not 13 anymore. So she's either 14 or 15. She's a good 1.5, maybe 2 feet shorter than her mother and father, but she's not 13 anymore. So she has to still be... She's definitely, unless she's just really short.
Look, the standard of the Inquisition.
Are they still there?
Let's be careful.
So I'm guessing she's 14 or 15. And it's hard to tell with Hugo, but his size makes me think he's like 3, but I would guess he's something more along the lines of 6 or 7.
What the hell is that? Look out!
A ratnado!
What's the matter with them?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Let's get out of here.
They're not even paying attention to us.
Go for a swim in the ratnado.
A mating dance, perhaps. Some animals have very strange rituals.
There's a difference between strange and terrifying, Lucas.
But why? They're still animals.
I'm starting to have doubts about that. Lucas, we'll deal with that later. Come on.
There must be a reason.
Huh, another ratnado. They're everywhere.
Looks like they don't want us to pass.
Ah, there are so many of them. When Hugo and I ran away, I remember something attacked the guards. I think it's thanks to the rats that we were able to escape that day.
I see. This must be one of the first places they came from. But it doesn't explain their behavior.
Oh, right, this is where we lost our dog at the start of the game. French jokes on hide alone.
They're not welcome here. I'll show them. This is my home. Do you hear me? My home.
Push the rats back into the river. Why was that shit lit, though? Why are all these torches
The
lit?
domain is straight ahead.
Oh, there's a lot of rats in there, huh? Why can't I light this? Oh!
There, a door. Closed. There's a chain on the other side. Wait, the lantern. They must have used it to get their troops through.
Good idea. I'll have a clear shot.
You can go back down. Tell
What?
me when you're ready.
You kicked me off of it? Okay. I mean, sure, Gabe. I will be nice and leave you a fire. Also because what's in here? Oh!
I'm there. Here we go. You can move. Keep it on me, all right?
Think I'd make it here without you. That system works really well.
I'm ready.
Don't forget me.
Oh. Just whacking it. Plenty of food. There's a lot of rats that are hungry. Lucas, come here.
Lucas, we're not alone.
Oh.
A guard. He's still alive.
Someone, help me. The rats.
You, tell me, how many of you are there?
Oh, it hurts. I don't want to die. Not like this.
Like this? You executed my family. You deserve a painful death.
Please, have mercy.
Don't you ever use that word. I'm not going to get anything useful out of him.
The rats carry the plague. Okay, well that's where we're going. How do we get through the next piece? Oh, I see it. Alright, well. These.
Who the hell are you?
The daughter of Robert and Beatrice de Roux.
Oh, no. Please. Please have mercy.
Shut up. I'm leaving you to your fate.
The fuck? Go for the thing, you stupid rats. Fine. You can die. Oh, I can't make another one, though. It'll probably be fine. Bad game. Ooh, fried egg, pickled garlic over white rice. Nice, nice. Please, back over. Then we can extinguish.
It wasn't dangerous. It's safer this way.
You say that wasn't needed? No, it definitely got us here with less resource usage. I would say that's needed. Yeah, we can't afford anything. We need a ton of leather and cloth and rope. Nothing else, though. We have plenty of everything else. But yes, we need all the materials for us to He's a child, we're not going to go anymore to what the use of leather and ropes would be.
Lucas, behind this door.
I understand. I'm with you.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
My God. Is this real?
My home.
You're now the Lord of Rats.
No.
Fuck yourself, destroy, kill your family, yeah.
I can stop. Find another way.
No. I have to see.
The rats made a circle around him and didn't eat him. Your family really are just the Lord of the Rats, huh?
Is he your father?
What are they doing? Oh no, the hell is that? Lucas!
I have no idea.
Push them back! The ignifier!
Shoot an ignifier.
Lucas, what do we do? We're trapped! Keep firing! We have to find shelter. Where do you suggest we go? They're everywhere! You prefer to stay here? I won't last long like that! Speed up! Stop! Wow. Is it over?
I think so. You saved our lives.
We'll celebrate later. We need to get to the chamber. It's that window up there.
You should take the torch.
Alright, none of this stuff uses cloth or anything like that, yeah. Bottom ones are expensive, they use leather and cloth.
Amicia, we can keep going, but you should take the torch.
Don't worry. I'll lead the way.
Thank you.
What is this? What does this do for us?
Father! They took his body. They took it from me. I should have buried him. I should have.
They didn't eat him this whole time. They protected his body this whole time.
Please let him rest in peace.
Wherever they took his body, it's wherever they plan to entomb the king of the rats. Oh, hello.
body with no armor.
It's one of our servants, but his body...
Yes, the guards were eaten alive. He wasn't.
Why? There must be a reason.
If only I knew. The Great Break, its aftershocks continue to ripple through time.
He's I mean, the apples still look good. Pretty cold. Grab some fruit.
Two.
Yes, they're avoiding them.
What on earth is going on here?
Isn't everyone is the boy Hugo the reason? Does he command the rats and they only eat you because he hates your ass?
It's up there.
Why do they never teach me in history that rats would form rat nados during the plague? I know, right? Well.
Come, I'll get you up.
Yes, of course.
And then I'll hand you the torch, right? Right? No? We're just gonna wander the darkness instead, huh? And hope the rats don't come for us.
Look out.
They're all converging here.
They're going towards his room. The potions for Hugo must be in there.
The new Rat King needs help.
Lucas, those pots?
Simple infusions. Not strong enough.
There must be others.
So.
Ooh.
This is it?
Yes, it's Hugo's room. Let's go.
There are other pots.
Everything's like it was before.
No, that's not it. Neither's this. No.
Lucas.
Or this.
Why hasn't his room been touched?
No. It's not here.
Still no luck?
No. These are normal standard potions. Your mother must have been working on a more complex elixir.
How do you know
There has to be
this?
Something else. Another place. Another room.
Not that I
You
know
can't
of.
just make an opus magnum like that. She must have a laboratory somewhere.
I don't know. I don't see where.
Laurentius. He built his laboratory away from prying eyes. So your mother must have also.
She told me nothing. I never
But
saw
that's
her.
it. Isn't there a place where she didn't want you to go? I don't know. Some place she protected.
The old Roman ruins. She didn't want me to go there.
The Roman ruins. Yes, definitely an idea from an alchemist. Exactly where are they?
The garden. Let's go.
So yes, these rats are waiting for their rat lord to return, are they?
Have they gone? No, they're regrouping.
You mean?
Lucas, you don't stay here.
I can't attack it, so I guess it's time to run away. Like we're straight up not allowed to defend ourselves. Where are we going? Out the window?
Oh, no, not that way.
Back inside. They can't get through the door for some reason. Not that way. Was it the ladder? The plot tells him this, so Crouch, the plot is like the force in his world. Question is, will History Channel give us a documentary about the dark and untold history of the Ratnados? We can only hope that one day we'll get such documentaries.
Have they gone? No, they're regrouping. You mean? You can't stay here.
Oh, that's not it. Does the moonlight protect us? It does. I don't think it does. So wait, how do we leave? Also, one of the many reasons I'm always upset with this game being like, no, you can't you have two people. You're not allowed to pass the torch along. Okay. So we gotta run quite some distance and then throw it at that that pile of smoldering coal that's been smoldering for who knows how long.
Gone? No, they're regrouping. You mean?
Fuck you, Lucas. You straight body blocked us.
Yes, I'm coming.
You mean come on? You're the reason I'm here.
I can't follow you, Amicia.
I'll light the room. You deal with the rest. No!
Lucas has died. Why do I have to escort your ass now? Are you not smart enough to stay in the light?
Have they gone? No, they're regrouping. You mean?
Oh, it put out the light. Wait, it's allowing us to attack now. Originally, it didn't let us attack when it first formed on this floor. If I can attack, we can do whatever we need to. I was still on the assumption that I wasn't allowed to hurt them because the first time we triggered that scene, they were just like, no, there's no attacking anymore. You may not defend yourself from this Ratnado.
Have they gone? No, they're regrouping. You mean?
See? I can break them.
Come on! Yes, I'm coming! There are more! I'll light the room. You deal with the rest.
Oh.
I've opened the way, Amicia! We need to go!
Here's idiot for not bringing along the torch. Every time they die to rats. Yeah, it's the only one that makes sense because they do it constantly through this game. They're like, oh, we have to put it down. I'm like, okay, but there are two of us. So I help you up and then I pass you the torch and you hold it over the edge and I climb up and they're just like, no, torch is lost forever.
Good Lord, it's even worse than I thought. Everything is dead. Where are the baths? Over there, at the other end. We have to get through that.
You mean the one that already has a light on it, as in presumably there's someone there?
We'll get there. A flower. Intact.
A cinquefoil, I think.
Hugo wouldn't have wanted us to leave it here. Off we go.
Why is there a giant thing of smoldering?
Ready.
Oh, well, there's half a man there. Oh, what was it? That camera change, Gabe?
Amicia, no! No! Come on, go!
Can't make any more of those, huh? So these hay ones are temporary, so you have to move fast. So if the game decides they're gonna move your camera angle on you and make it hard for you to figure out what you were doing, kind of bad. Kind of really sucks.
It's all right. I don't believe it. Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats. It's the only way to get to the baths. Wait, the cart. We can relight the fire and push it. No, I'll light it and you push it. What? All by myself? You saw what happened earlier. You think they're just going to let us pass like that? All right. All right. But get your ammunition ready, because we haven't done all this for nothing. Come on, Lucas. Let's go. We'll be wobbly.
What? No, who said push it? There's stuff to loot. God damn it, Lucas. Who told you it was time to go?
It's all right.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to light it.
Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats. It's the only way to get to the baths. Wait, the cart. We can relight the fire and push it. No, I'll light it and you push it. What? All by myself? You saw
Wait,
what
these
happened
stayed
earlier.
lit?
You think they're just going to let us pass like that? All right. All right.
Oh no, it went out as soon as I got close.
It's all right. I don't believe it. Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats. It's the only way to get to the baths. Wait, the cart. We can relight the fire and push it. No, I'll light it and you push it.
Oh, there it goes. Thanks for the redemption.
You saw what happened earlier. You think they're just going to let us pass like that? All right. All right. But get your ammunition ready, because we haven't done all this.
The fuck are you doing, Lucas? Stay here.
Stay here. I'll be quick. All right.
I assume we can't afford to make it. Oh, we can make some things. Shortens the time it takes to prepare ammunition. Silent. We can actually get a little bit of silent movement here.
Not bad. Not bad
Just
at
a
all.
little, though.
Well, that looks a lot better. It's all right. You can come. Very well.
Right. We need to craft a bunch of these. These. Ammo.
Come on, Lucas. Let's go.
Now you can push it, Lucas.
Breathe. It's really heavy. Come on, make an effort. An effort. Don't forget I spent my life in a cellar. The ground is vibrating. Do you feel it? Yes. Yes, they're coming. Don't let them get near. Listen, if you want to take my sling. I get it. Everything. I'll handle it.
Is he pushing me? Oh, awesome. Oh, no.
You are not going to die, Lucas. Nobody dies before we reach those bars.
It's as if it was decided that ever since we met, our lives will be governed by chaos.
But I'm the one with the sling, so calm down and push.
I'm doing just that.
How you struggling hard to push it down this hill?
That's enough.
Stupid rats.
Stop us. How are you doing?
My legs, they hurt.
We're getting close. Keep going.
I'm doing everything I can.
We can take a break, you know, right? I mean,
Right over there. The box. We're nearly there. Look at.
I think Amicia. I think that.
What, Lucas?
All these
attacks. Now's not a good time.
We're
on the right track. Yes, but we still need to survive until the end.
and the rats are sentient enough to try to stop us. The power of the rats.
We made it, Lucas. We made it. Thank you. Thank you, Lucas. You see? You're pretty tough.
Yes, but I don't think I'll ever walk again.
Oh, come on. I don't know what my mother hid under there, but you don't want to miss it, do you?
Oh, no.
I mean, all the torches are lit, so presumably there are men in there we need to kill, too.
Lucas, this is it. This is where I saw my mother die.
But Arthur said she is still alive, didn't he?
Yes. But this is poor Lambert. He must have taken the hit instead of her. She is still alive, but they...
I know. Think of your brother.
Poor
You have to
Lambert.
carry on.
The rats don't even want to eat his body. Yeah, I'd be very concerned about all the torches being lit.
It takes me back to my childhood.
Well, that's good, because we're going to need your memories from back then.
My mother never wanted me to come down here. She said it was dangerous.
Dangerous for her, I bet. You never found anything?
No, and I was really good at searching.
There are two of us this time, and you're not a child anymore. We'll find it.
Lucas, look, it looks like the bite.
A Roman fresco. It looks like Justinian's plague. Laurentius told me about it. A real massacre.
Worse than now?
Hard to tell. It was back in the 6th century.
Lucas, these baths were built by a Roman governor in the 6th century.
This fresco isn't here by chance. Neither are we.
Okay. That was a box. I'm like, how do we plan to...
All right.
Are they gonna eat us?
Rats, Amicia. If you block them on the other side of the light, you'll be free to continue.
Walk them the other side of the lights. That's a lot of resources you want me to use, buddy. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put out that fire. And then we will lure them into that hallway where they'll block us more. And we'll set a fire, trap them, and then we can move this and figure out what we're actually doing.
Very well.
Alright, well, I guess we did need that. That's one of the things we're actually short on, I suppose. So... Lucas, get out of the way.
So this is the Sudatorium. The Romans came here to sweat.
With the steam, yes. It was... Oh, look! The sculptures!
What?
Alchemical animals, putrefaction, purification, amalgamation, sublimation. The symbol in the basin represents putrefaction as well.
These symbols used to fascinate me. There are more in the other 2 basins.
3 symbols, 4 sculptures. There's a fire under that one.
So we can probably light the others too.
There must be a way to get to them.
The toad. As ugly as ever.
Toad.
The swan. Imposing and graceful. Lucas, another fresco. A pregnant woman.
But that's not all. Look, next to her.
It's some sort of alembic, right? She's an alchemist?
Exactly. Alchemy has often been compared to impregnation, and the crucible or kiln to the uterus.
Or maybe she's just a pregnant alchemist.
Not just. This temple is your mother.
I'm with Amicia, like, what the fuck did you just say, Lucas?
It's an important
What?
You're probably right. The lion. Oh, Leon, my darling dog. I hope you're happy. Wait, the snake? It gave me a few nightmares, that one.
There, near the symbol. The slabs have caved in. I think you can get past.
I'll go down. Stay here.
All right.
Great!
Hey, what does it look like down there?
A nest. They're all around me, and I can't see a thing. Right, let's go.
I'll try to guide you.
And how do you intend to do that?
The light. I'll wait close to the basement. Good luck.
Ready to get a fresh stick? Well, there's probably something good in that dead end. So we're just gonna wander through this hive looking for maybe what we're supposed to be looking for, but also for loot. So, said we're going to the other things to light what's below them. Again, with no explanation as to why this one could be lit. Can I jump this?
All right, I'll carry on. Can you see anything?
Yes. It's purification. There's still one more symbol to light up.
Yes, there's only one more symbol to light, but there are many hallways to check for loot.
All right.
Yes, we got some of the loot we actually need. continue forward.
Going as fast as I can.
The symbol has appeared. It's Dublination. All bases are lit. You can come back now.
I have to get out of here.
You're nearly there now.
Thank you, Lucas. Keep talking to me.
I don't know what to say. I never thought we would make it this far. That I'd find myself here. Laurentius told me about the world through books.
But reality is something else entirely, huh?
That's the worst of it. None of this seems to be real at all.
Okay, well, bring a stick with us. By the way, characters have 2 hands. It is impossible, though, for you to carry 2 sticks. It's also impossible for any character other than you to carry a stick. They'll carry other things, but they'll never carry a stick for you.
Composition, purification, and sublimation. Toad, swan, and serpent. So...
Let me out of the pit with
The
rats.
lion is hiding a secret.
Oops, I dropped our stick. Also, you can't pick up sticks you drop. It's just dead to us.
In its mouth, perhaps. Help us, Mother.
Go on. You discovered her secret, Amicia. You've earned this.
Poor dead stick. Lost to the ethos, or the echoes of time.
It's pitch black in here. It seems huge.
Save your ammo. I'll take care of it. There you go.
I would like to operate this.
What do you see?
Complementary products, stabilizers, reagents, noble materials. Vastly superior to what we saw in the bedroom. This is it, Amicia.
Good. Good.
Amicia, these notes are handwritten by her mother. Tried a new transformation, but the elixir.
We're now allowed to operate this pointed torch.
The carrier disappears, leaving my son in the darkness of the macula. She was on the right track, Amicia. What we're looking for is definitely here somewhere.
Yeah, but where? What does it look like?
Over there. It looks like there's something. Another fresco.
A child in the arms of its mother. But these marks on its torso, Lucas.
The prima macula.
But this fresco is at least 8 centuries old.
And yet this has happened before.
But how many times?
Who knows? Sanguinis itinera. The voyages of the blood. The macula travels through history. It's already changed the world and will do so again. This box has a phoenix on it. The symbol of the great alchemical work. Amicia, I think we found it. Open it.
All right.
I'm gonna guess it's locked. No?
Lucas, look.
Advanced crystallization. Blue-green edging. Substance clear.
Waft. Waft, my dude.
What? Lucas?
Amber fragrance. Amazing.
Spit it out. What on earth is it?
The cure for Hugo. She was making progress, but she didn't have time to finish it.
You mean the same cure that you...
Yes, without the book. It's incredible she was able to get this so far.
Put the cork back in it.
So perhaps we can use it ourselves.
With the book and my preparation, I think I may be able to finish it.
You seem off to a good start, Magister. Why didn't she tell me? I would have understood. I would have...
Ow! I would have done the same thing, Amicia. She was an alchemist, and, you know, her mother protects her children, doesn't she? No, not now. How are we going to get out of here?
Forget it. Just finish the cure. I'll hold them back. I don't believe it. Why now? Lucas, we have to get a move on.
I'm reading. Mother stopped at the sun door. She found the torch, but she didn't know how to light it.
It doesn't make sense.
They're symbols. She was looking for the missing element, but the book says you must empty the vessel for the spirit to fill it. Your mother was mistaken. We must not add, but subtract. Find me some macerate while I prepare the mix. There has to be some around here.
Macerate? What's that? Where will I find it?
In the pharmacopoeia. The alcove with the curtain.
On my way.
I'm guessing
Write
it's...
them down. Laurentius used to say,
Please let me operate the thing to move the brazier. There we go.
This mechanism, it's the same as the one at the Chateau d'Ombrage.
If you ask me, it's not a coincidence.
Lucas, I'm bringing you some rats.
So, do you have the macerate? I can't get there. There are too many. The curtain, it's there. There are too many.
Those are rocks.
Pots, Lucas. I don't know which ones are which.
Find the one that really stinks.
Everything stinks. I'm pepper. Mint? No, there must be worse than that. That doesn't smell good. But it doesn't smell that bad either. Oh, come on. What's that? No idea. It doesn't smell of anything. Oh, oh no. That is absolutely... Oh. Lucas, I found it.
Perfect. Bring it to me.
Ah, they're coming back. They're regrouping. That noise. I don't like that noise.
Put it there. Right.
Oh, Gabe.
Stop shaking. No time to waste.
They're coming back, going. We're nearly there. I'm coming.
Slight alteration in hue. Good, but not enough.
You said you had to filter something out. So why are you still adding things?
You have to add in order to subtract. The brazier, Amicia! You have to clear a way to the stills for me.
All right then. Let's get to those stills.
We kept looting.
Amicia, they're going to extinguish the brazier!
Oh no, they don't. Ah!
You kill it?
How's that? They know what's going on, but they won't change the course of history. Time to get back to work.
Oh, Lucas, don't do anything stupid.
I know what I'm doing. I think so. At least, at any rate, there's no going back.
Just be careful.
So, Lucas, watch out! Don't look at the ball. Ah!
So many rat NATO's forming.
Come on. Truth will flow out of the mouth. Come on. Give me your purest alcohol. Voila! The door of the sun. The flame of the carrier. Demetia, take me back.
Right away.
Loot over there I can't get, and it bothers me so.
To life. Lucas, I don't know if I can hold them. I'm nearly there. Lucas, I need you to hurry. I need some time. They're coming from everywhere. I know. I can hear them.
Give us your light! Lucas! I have nothing left! Lucas!
No, I have more.
What? What's happening?
I've done it, and it looks like they know.
Well, let's not hang about.
Then please, after you.
Oh, okay. Very funny if you had opened the box. A very old rat jumped out. Went, went straight for the jugular, just bite you in the throat.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. At least we know for certain now. If the elixir is linked to the rats, that means there's a link to the carrier.
Yes, but first things first. We have to save Hugo.
Who will not be there when we get back. Because if we have the cure, either he's dead or the Pope has gotten him. I suspect evil Pope.
It's them. It's them.
Our trainee alchemist has worked wonders. We have the elixir.
I always knew you were a good one.
Thanks.
Come on, let's go see Hugo.
Or does this stop him from dying? Wait.
Hugo!
Now worship, the rats now worship for you of the holy booze.
Hey, look! We did it! The elixir! Lucas made it. Here you go.
It might be a little bitter.
Never mind. Drink it in one gulp. Very good.
So, am I cured now?
Well,
in any case, you'll soon be a lot better.
Amicia, will we never see Mommy again?
Oh, Hugo, I told you, she won't be coming back. No.
And it doesn't hurt where she is?
No, of course not. Let's all go to bed now, eh? And tomorrow, when you wake up, you'll feel a lot better. You'll see.
Knows you're lying, and he'll bring the rats. So wait, that one sip, it was like one mouthful of one mouthful of medicine. Penance, Chapter 13.
Amicia, you won't believe it. Roderick beats Arthur at the sling.
That's not true. He was in front of the line.
You're just rubbish.
You two are arguing again.
Ugh. If you don't play by the rules...
You're gonna tell me
Hugo!
about rules.
I keep telling Have you seen Hugo? Hugo!
Hey!
Hugo!
Where are you, kid?
Hugo!
Hugo!
Oh no. He's gone.
Oh good, now he's cured. He's gonna deliver himself to evil Pope.
Hugo!
He's so small though. How far could he make it? With no supplies. Or very few supplies. Wait, she just fall and knock herself out for the evening? Or until evening? Yeah, that's not good. You're concussed.
Oh, my head. Gently now, gently.
Find Hugo! How long have I been live? 3 hours? It's a Wednesday. Yeah, let's go for another chapter.
Don't stop. Go on. Hugo! Where?
Let's go kill the
can
Pope.
he have gone?
Jump over it.
Think, Amicia. Think. Is that a village? Here? Hey! Wait! Did anyone see a child come through here? Please!
Oh, game, why?
Oh, Amicia! Are you feeling better? How is the little one?
Clavi? Is that you? Have you seen Hugo?
Did you shout at him again?
No, absolutely not.
Times are hard enough already without you two arguing.
But we weren't arguing anymore.
Amicia, a child never runs away without a reason.
Are you real, or are you like a product of our imagination? How do we meet you in multiple villages?
Be careful. An ill wind is on its way, Amicia.
What? What is happening? Can I hug this little old lady? She's helped us before in a completely different village, quite far away. We're wearing the clothes that belong to her grandchildren, who presumably did not survive the plague. I want to hug this little old lady. Oh, game did not like me doing that. All right, let's not do that anymore.
What is that? What is going on?
Amicia, I've been waiting for you.
Oh, it's a dream.
Laurentius? Is that really you?
Where is Hugo?
He's gone.
I knew this would happen.
I did take care of him.
Then why did he leave?
I don't know. I did everything I could to protect him. Even horrible things.
It is easy to spill blood, but to love, to protect.
I'm going to find him.
Then go, and pray there is still time.
Mommy, I hear a noise outside.
Hugo, that's him. Mother?
Amicia, come here.
Yes, Mother.
Your brother's here.
How is he?
If he's back, it's because he's not very well.
But I did everything.
You hid the truth from him.
But...
His emotions, Amicia. I warned you.
Let me see him.
He doesn't want to see you.
Who are you talking to, Mommy?
I have to see him.
He doesn't need you anymore.
That's a lie.
Go on then. See for yourself.
Oh, you two are much closer in height than I recalled at the start of the game. Yeah, she's only a little shorter. All right, she could be a little older than 14 or 15. I don't think so. I think she's a child, but
Hugo, are you all right?
No.
What's the matter? Why did you leave?
Why didn't you tell me Mommy was alive?
It was for your own good, Hugo.
That's not true. You didn't want me to know.
Don't say that.
You're jealous. Jealous. Let go of me.
Hugo, no.
jealous of what? What do you mean jealous? Who's jealous of who?
Hugo. Where are you? It's him. Hugo!
Let me go!
He's there. Thank you.
Stop shouting!
Amicia!
I'm here. Everything's all right, Hugo. It's over.
I could let you out, but you got yourself caught already for no reason. Let me see. Can I take a horse? Can we take the horses? Our castle could use some horses, you know. And some fresh apples. A lot of just random baskets of apples blocking the road.
Hey, are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No,
But why did you go off like that?
I heard Mummy. She was calling me.
It must have been a nightmare, that's all.
I really thought it was her. She was in pain, and...
She can't feel pain where she is now. We talked about this.
But...
She's gone, Hugo. You have to accept it. Let's go back.
All right.
We must get back to the castle.
So, I'm expecting some point we're gonna go back to the castle and it's being raised by the evil Pope. Oh, okay, I guess we take the road.
I'll help you up.
All right.
Very tranquil with all the rats swarming the sides of the road.
Mummy! Amicia, it's Mummy!
What?
It's coming from over there. We have to go.
No, you're not going.
But why? Let go of me.
Hugo!
I'm coming, Mummy.
Come back!
I mean, they can fucking have this kid. There's only so many times I can care about him running off.
No, Hugo!
There, she's in there.
Stop! It's not her!
Did he go into the rat pit? So, are we still dreaming? Because there's a lot of active arms in here.
Let go of me!
Guard, you took our lives!
And I'll kill you again if I have to! I'll kill all of you! No, not them! No! Hugo! Is that you?
Someone's coming.
It's me, Hugo!
Mummy, is that you?
Don't move! I'm coming! Get out of my way! Let me through! Hugo!
What are you doing?
Come here! No, Nicholas! Don't touch him! No!
Where is your
Hugo!
sister?
Run!
Nice.
Get away from me!
Someone.
There is no one there. Come. Let us go. Let us go and see.
Oh, okay. We're drowning in the Ratnado. Is that a chapter? It was. That was the shortest chapter by far, I think.
It is done.
Can I go and see my mother now?
Only the Grand Inquisitor may say.
But you told me.
My words are of no importance. Only those of the Grand Inquisitor. But
oh, so he's managed to get so far so fast. It took us it's so hard to get to that castle. The secret alchemist castle. But somehow this tiny, look how small this kid is.
Certainly. I have to find Mummy.
Look how tiny this child is. Somehow this child and his little legs had made it all the way to the Pope's building.
My head. It's nice.
Well, we don't need to loot anything, so we just run.
4 nights in a row I've been on Episanguis duty. When's it gonna end, eh?
Soon. The hour of the conjuration approaches. But think of Vitalis. Your ordeal is nothing compared to his.
You're mistaken. You did not see a small child running. Is this the paw you're shoveling from? Because that would be a problem, sir.
What's that? Wait,
Hugo has been detected. What do? Hit him with a shovel?
4 nights in a row I've been on Episanguis duty. When's it gonna end, eh?
Soon. The hour of the conjuration approaches. But think of Vitalis. Your ordeal is nothing compared to his.
I don't know where we're going. We're just keep on moving.
Oh, it's so big. Where's Mommy?
Material of materials.
I did not even see that man turning it until I was already in there.
Oh, it's so big. Where's Mommy?
Material of materials. Gold unique. By breaking you, I clear your way. The way to the blood of the chosen one.
Sure.
Someone is coming.
What was that? Medic.
So they giving us the shittiest section. You have to play as Hugo.
Where's Mommy?
In all stealth.
Gold unique.
And they make
By
you wait.
breaking
They've
I
timed it
clear
so you
your
have
way.
to wait.
The way to the
Like,
blood of the chosen
if you really want me to dislike your game, this is how you design it. Zzz. Now we have to go here and start this next trigger. Oh, there's a man coming.
Someone is coming.
Medicus, how has today's refining gone?
The quality is excellent, but the mass of raw episanguis is decreasing. Our harvesters are being decimated by the rats.
Do your best. The life of the Grand Inquisitor depends on the quality of the distillate.
We're gonna get to this open period and we're gonna have to wait. What are we waiting for?
The body of the Grand Inquisitor is...
So it continues. We have to go and see. Nothing? Again. But we should remain careful.
Now, where are we going, though?
Think you're clever, don't you? Guards, find them!
Sure. There be bottles there. Got it. Only you could see what you're doing. But instead, Hugo is 90% of my screen.
The body of the Grand Inquisitor is overwhelmed by the bite. I fear it will now attack his mind.
Don't worry. The boy's blood will restore the power's equilibrium.
Careful.
Have Luke have.
Hey down there! The distillate is thickening. It will soon be necessary to change the filters and scrape the tanks. Nothing. A false alarm.
Yay, stealth.
20 pounds. We have almost reached the objective.
I hope so. Something's over there, I'm sure.
Oh, there isn't.
Hey down there. The distillate is thickening. It will soon be necessary to change the filters and... Hey down there. The distillate is thickening. It will soon be necessary to change the filters and scrape the tanks.
£20. We have almost reached the objective.
I hope so.
Something moved.
I'm sorry, what do we have to wait for here? How much time do you want to waste upon Gabe? This is not entertaining to anyone.
The distillate is thickening. It will soon be necessary to change the filters and scrape the tanks.
£20. We have almost reached the objective.
I hope so. Because that's all we'll be able to produce. It is already a miracle that Vitalis' body can take such quantities of episanguis.
His faith protects him. It protects us all.
Going down.
Hey.
Afraid. Not afraid.
Going to the city during the conjuration. You on the list?
Yeah. I'll be on the square in front of the cathedral.
Oh, so you'll be right next to the Grand Inquisitor when he frees us. And I'll be stuck here.
We'll all meet again afterwards. The end of the bike. It's going to be quite a party.
Come on. Be brave.
Oh yeah, well we're definitely going to W Scottish ones when I've done this chapter because I'm not going to want to play the game. Yay!
I demand to see Vitalis now.
The Grand Inquisitor is very busy.
Busy? I am the Archbishop. I represent the Pope.
Monseigneur, the mission of the Grand Inquisitor is sacred.
His mission was never approved by the Church. I see here only heresy and occultism. And you all follow him on this infernal road.
Measure your words, Excellency. Your rank should make you more cautious.
Madness.
Don't listen to them.
Well, real
The
Pope.
most important thing is Mommy.
Real Pope is not happy with what's going down.
My head. Shut up. Mommy, where are you?
Nope, too small to open a door.
Oh no, he mustn't see me.
Magister, the text clearly mentions the ascension of a child during the Great Plague of Justinian.
I knew it.
The Roman nobles isolated him from the people and worshipped him in secret.
Maybe an ancestor of Hugo de Rune. Continue.
They're talking about me.
Continue and then walks away. I guess continue translating? Continue researching? The way you said it was like continue speaking, not continue your efforts.
I bring the country from the bite. The Grand
The
Inquisitor
Prima
will gain
Macula,
the adoration of
on the
people,
cusp of the
and with
first
it,
threshold,
unprecedented political
devours the lost.
It can't be. Can it?
The Pope's court is
Oh, well, let's go and see.
So they should be. Serves them right for not intervening earlier.
I don't even know where the second dude came from.
Just an empty space. Oh well.
Still don't know where that second guy is.
Beatrice de Rune's research texts are all coded. I give up.
I have some good news. They finally moved her to the basement.
So she's going to crack. About time.
Huh? What on earth was that? Better.
Sure.
Beatrice de Rune's research texts are all coded. I give up.
I have some good news. They finally moved her to the basement.
So she's going to crack. About time.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Really?
Nothing. Come on, get a grip, man.
What's that? I must go and take a look.
Lucia, Misia, I found Mummy.
Time to move on.
She's in the basement, they said. I have to keep going down.
Oh, hey, the Pope. Evil Pope's just chilling there.
It's too big here.
Do my eyes deceive me? Let's see.
Grand Inquisitor, the Archbishop has arrived.
Perfect. Bring him in.
Are we gonna watch him murder the Archbishop?
Vitalis.
Monseigneur Gautier, I trust your journey went well.
Now spare me your niceties. We grow tired of your little game, Vitalis.
Game, Archbishop? Can a game change the future of the world?
Listen to yourself. You have completely lost your mind. And all this is...
If I may, it's important.
We have the blood of Hugo de Rune.
Have you tested it?
Yes. Alas, Monseigneur. The boy should have reached the first threshold already, but it seems something in his blood has slowed the process. The macula is still in its original state.
No matter. If the books are correct, my blood and his will be bound. When he reaches the next threshold, I shall reach it with him. Proceed.
That's enough. You play the martyr. But allow me to tell you the truth. You are a vile heretic driven mad by power. The Pope considers you a threat. Vitalis Benevent, you are to be excommunicated.
One can excommunicate a man, Archbishop. But not a saint.
Your Inquisition is over.
Meaning that a new era commences. One where puppets such as yourself will kneel and beg me to save them.
He is with us.
Very good.
Who? What?
Go and see whether Beatrice de Rune has regained consciousness.
He's scary, but I have to follow him.
Why does she keep resisting like that? We have the same goal. We both fight the plague. Only our methods differ. The daughter is making the same error.
What was that? I know I saw something move over there.
At ease. Ad ignem.
Ad lucem, sir. So, you saw the Grand Inquisitor?
Yes.
Where? It was nothing.
The blood of the carrier flows through his veins. The conjuration will take place.
Splendid. The end of the plague is nigh.
Indeed. But do not lower your guard.
This is just exposition, but they force you to play as a child and hide. This entire section is literally just exposition. It might as well be on a piece of paper. Or told through flash forwards or whatever. Flash sideways where you see shit that your characters don't see. Making me play as the child to stealth about does not improve this section of the game. Or the storytelling here.
Nicholas, congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then he simply turns up here asking to see his mother. Huh.
Seems he has a sense of humor.
That he won't be keeping for long. I have to go and see his mother myself.
What's he going to do with her? He's leaving quickly.
Seriously? Turn the wrong direction.
The garden. The sky. I can see the sky.
Nicholas, congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been up.
What is it? I can't see what it is.
So that's the only route that's available.
The garden.
Oh, okay.
Nicholas, congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then He simply turns up here asking to see his mother.
He has a sense of humor.
That he won't be keeping for long. I have to go and see his mother myself.
What's he going to do with her?
Oh, Z.
As I was telling you, this guard was devoured, but not completely. His bones were cut up and taken away by the rats.
For what purpose?
To incorporate them into that material we find everywhere.
You mean their nests? They use our dead to build their nests.
Precisely. And if we do nothing, at the rate the dead are accumulating, the nests will eventually join together to form one giant nest.
Giant ratnado nest. It spawns entire ratnados instantly.
Hell's rats.
Tell me,
Where is he? Why can't I hear you like the others?
seeing as we have to transport them,
You have nothing to fear from them. Meticulous crossbreeding and a little alchemy has tempered their instincts. Not to mention a radical change of diet.
good.
Hey, kid. Help me.
No.
Help me. What's wrong with him now?
Hey, die quiet.
Hell's rats.
Tell me,
Why can't I hear you like the others?
seeing as we have to transport them,
You have nothing to fear from them. Meticulous crossbreeding and a little alchemy has tempered their instincts. Not to mention... Hey, kid. A radical change Help me. Of diet. Help me. What's wrong with him now?
hey, die quietly. We're trying to work here.
I'd rather he waited a little while. Rats prefer fresh meat.
Damn you! You'll all go to hell. You and your fucking rats.
Oh, well, he just wants help. He ain't no snitch. The ditches of blood are a little concerning, but I have to not crawl through them.
Savor this respite.
He's going to get Mommy.
Your death is not an end, for your blood shall nourish a new race of angels. They shall be your children, your pride.
It's horrible.
If she sees her son with a knife to his throat, she'll cooperate.
So Lord Nicholas go past. That the Rune woman is gonna suffer, I'd say.
Ah, serves her right.
Such an educated woman. She should have joined our side.
Oh, no, she's way too stubborn. But no match for us.
I mean, you guys started your invitation to join your side by murdering her husband, so, you know, there's that.
Please. At least let me die out there.
You wouldn't like it out there, believe me. At least here your carcass can still be of value to our alchemists. Think yourself lucky.
Oh, bastard.
kid. What the hell are you doing here?
Shh. I have to find my mommy.
The alchemist. Oh. You shouldn't.
Sorry, I need to go. Goodbye.
Magistrate Arun.
He's talking to mommy.
For the last time, will you answer my questions? Or perhaps... Right. Our torturer will take care of you. You'll soon have your voice back. Mark my words.
Oh no, he's coming back. Hide.
Big T helmet, he can't see shit. God, he walks so slow. Well, it's just a ball, no chain, or a ball and chain.
Mommy? Mommy?
Hugo? But... So they...
Amicia said you were dead, but you're not.
Amicia? My darling. You must go if they find you here.
No, I'm staying with you.
Oh, Hugo. Did they take your blood? Oh my God. All right, Hugo. We'll go together. But you have to find the keys. They must keep them in the room at the end of the corridor. Can you make it there?
Oh, I assume he's gonna get caught.
Off you go then.
And the team needs to, the team of children need to go save this other child. And most of them are going to die. That is my prediction for how this game goes.
Very careful. Come back as soon as you have the keys.
When I return, I want everything prepared and ready to begin. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord Nicholas. All right, you heard him.
Everything will be ready. The alchemist will talk. I'm going to enjoy it.
Let's go and have a look.
Sure, can't cross there. Couldn't have known that until you got there. Game is designed literally to be. You have to know exactly what you're doing. No solving things on the fly in this section.
Yes, Lord Nicholas. All right, you heard him.
Everything will be ready. The alchemist will talk. I'm going to enjoy.
You just have to wait.
The captain of the guard doesn't appreciate improvisation, and neither do I.
Yes, of course.
Let me know when you're ready.
The only reason we're still playing this, because I've already spent 2 streams playing it. Otherwise, I would have stopped playing this game after for this section.
That the Rune woman has the skin of a real lady. So soft. Anyway, the knives are sharp.
Only Amicia was here.
Everything.
I don't need her.
Have I forgotten anything? With the captain around, let's double check.
You're not allowed to sprint.
Oh, the rats. They are all afraid of rats. If I can just free them. Yes. Oh, that's for the cages. Come on. Quick.
What was that? Odd. Huh? There's something.
Cool.
Be very careful.
Cool.
Come back as soon as you have the keys.
I want everything prepared and ready to begin. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord Nicholas. All right, you heard him.
Everything will be ready. The alchemist will talk.
You gonna make me wait? You really gonna make me fucking wait, game?
As soon as you have the keys.
I want everything prepared and ready to begin.
There's something over there. I'll have a look.
Understand?
Be very careful. Come back as soon as you have the keys.
When I return, I want everything prepared and ready to begin. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord Nicholas. All right, you heard him.
Everything will be ready. The alchemist will talk. I'm going to enjoy.
Just do your job. The captain of the guard doesn't appreciate improvisation, and neither do I.
Yes, of course.
Let me know when you're ready.
I have to make them leave.
Right. This might get me a promotion. Authority, results. A torturer has to be efficient.
That the ruined woman has the skin of a real lady. So soft. Anyway.
If only Misha was here.
Hammer?
No,
It's vibrant.
I don't need her.
He's ready. Have I forgotten anything? With the captain around, the best double check.
Oh, this chapter's a waste of fucking time. The game is always so close to just being good, but then they do give you something like this.
Yes. Oh, that's for the cages. Come on. Quick.
Shit! We need to go!
Well done. Go away. Quickly now. The key. I've got to go back. I have to move the rats.
Now the rats not your friends.
Lanterns. They don't like lanterns. Oh, it works. Shoo.
Right, where are the keys?
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, there's the keys.
Yes. See, Amicia, I'm going to... My head. Stop shouting. They can still get by. I have to get them out of there. Maybe with the other lantern.
Yeah, I don't have much to say because
I did it. All by myself.
didn't unless... Yo, unless you can walk through that wall of rats.
Mommy, I did it!
Well done. Come quickly. It's all right.
No one will hurt you now.
My hero. How do you feel? Your head.
It talks to me. All the time now.
And what does it say?
It says it wants me to join it.
The first threshold.
Mommy, I'm scared.
We'll never get out of here. We don't have a choice. If I am with you, the voice, are you ready to reply? Hugo, can you hear them?
Yes. They all have the same voice. The one that makes my head hurt.
Don't try to ignore it. Embrace it completely.
Oh, what are we gonna get? They would like to command the rats?
Yes.
Imperium, you can now control rats. Yeah, control the aim and call the rats to the designated area. Cool story. We're gonna end here for today. We're gonna go over to W. Scottus 1. Chat.